What's up, guys? This is Nathan, ThatAlbumReviewerGuy here, doing another top 10 list. I said I wasn't going to do album reviews for until about 2018, probably. But I did say that I would try to do top 10 lists and stuff like that. So here we go. I have a top 10 list, and it is my top 10 Nickelback songs. Now, I already know what you're going to say. Nickelback only has one song repeated over 9 albums. Or Nickelback doesn't have any good songs. Or whatever. I've heard it all. You know, being a Nickelback fan, you hear things from other people saying Nickelback is a terrible band and all that nonsense. And you know what, whatever. But at the same time, I guarantee most of the people who say Nickelback is a terrible band listen to that generic top 40 stuff that I personally think every 39 out of those top 40 songs are terrible. So, to each their own. You know, it is what it is. People have their own tastes and their own opinions, and they're entitled to them. And I'm entitled to mine. And I like Nickelback. Nickelback was one of the 3 main artists that got me into music growing up, along with Sean Paul and Three Doors Down. So, Nickelback always holds a special place in my heart. They always have, they always will. And yeah, I don't care if people don't like them, I do. And Nickelback has a pretty dedicated fan base. You ever look up videos of their concerts? There's a lot of people there. Now, I've never been to a Nickelback concert myself, but I would love to go to one. Definitely. But enough about that. Anyway, the top 10 list, Nickelback songs, of course, is just my opinion. And this is as it stands now. It may change in the future, like opinions generally do. But for the time being, these are my top 10 Nickelback songs. Kicking off the list is my number 10 pick, Edge of a Revolution, which comes off of their 2014 album, No Fixed Address, which is their 8th album. And this album was okay, but Edge of a Revolution was the lead single off that album. It was very political, you know, very anti-establishment. And I enjoyed it. I thought it was a very nice, energetic song from Nickelback. It had a very good rocking tune to it. And that whole anti-establishment thing, which Nickelback has toyed with a little bit here and there. It was a very angsty song, and I enjoy it. It, like I said, very energetic, and it's a good listen for sure. For number 9, we have Feed the Machine off of their latest album of the same name. The album just came out last month, but the single's been out for a few months now, and I don't usually put songs this recent on these lists, but, you know, Feed the Machine, the song, it struck me from the first listen, because the song itself is good. But what struck me was reading the comments of the lyric video that was released. And the comments were mostly things like, oh my god, I didn't know Nickelback could make a good song. And, you know, that gave me hope for the album. I haven't heard the album full yet, but, you know, it is what it is. But this song, like Edge of Revolution, it's anti-establishment, it's very political, it's energetic, it's all that stuff. It's a 5-minute song, so I think it's one of their longest songs, because Nickelback's not really known for long songs, but Feed the Machine is one of their heavier songs, and I enjoy it very much. I didn't want to put this one on here, but, you know, how you remind me. the song that put Nickelback on the map way back in 2001 off their third album, Silver Side Up. This is the band's most popular song, period. I mean, you could argue with songs like Photograph or Rockstar or whatever, but no. How You Remind Me is definitely their most popular. Everyone knows this song. Everyone and their mother has heard this song. It's still played on the radio today, and it topped charts all throughout 2001. It topped the top 100 songs of the 2000s chart. Well, it didn't top it, but it was pretty high up there. And the song was a song I listened to a lot growing up, and quite a few songs and artists that I listened to when I was younger, I don't even like anymore. So when a band and song sticks with me that much, I just can't leave it off the list. Number 7 is This Afternoon, which comes off the band's 2008 album, Dark Horse. This is the band's 6th album. Yeah, Dark Horse was their 6th album, and This Afternoon is a pop/country rock type song. It's a fun track, it talks about drinking and all that stuff, which Nickelback has talked about many times in their music. I don't drink, and I don't smoke weed or whatever else they mention in the song. I don't do any of that. But it's a fun listen. It's a fun listen, without a doubt. It's very laid back, and the band just sounds like they're having fun with this song, and I enjoy it very much. What are you waiting for? Number 6 is also off of No Fixed Address, and it's What Are You Waiting For? This is a softer song. It's a ballad type song, and when I reviewed what's it called? No Fixed Address. When I reviewed that album back in the day when it was new, I said that I really enjoyed this song, and I still do. Nickelback have some good, heavier songs, but their softer songs are the ones that seem to stick with me the most. And you'll see that as the list progresses more. But What Are You Waiting For? I guess it's a kind of generic song, but I don't care. I like it. I like the message of life is just going to pass you by if you keep waiting for something to happen. And, it's a beautiful song. I think Nickelback did very well with this one. Number 5 is This Means War off of their 2011 album, Here and Now. It is their 7th album, and This Means War, very heavy, very aggressive song. I've listened to this one regularly ever since I first heard it back in, I think it was like 2012 when I first heard the song. But, yeah, it's very heavy, very aggressive, and it's a really good listen from Nickelback. Not much else to say about it. Number 4, another one of their hits, is Someday. It comes off of their 2003 album, The Long Road, their 4th album. And it's another softer song. Like I said, it's one of the more popular ones. And I like it. The words are kind of repetitive, because, someday, somehow, I'm going to make it all right, but not right now. It's a simplistic chorus, but then again, Nickelback have been known for their simplicity, which is one of the reasons that many people don't like them. But like I said earlier, today's top 40 hits are simplistic as well. So if you like that, there's no reason that you should knock Nickelback. But, whatever. Like I said, people have their own opinion. even if it may be wrong or irrelevant. But that shade aside, where was I? Someday. Yeah, Someday. It's another one of those kind of easygoing, relaxed tunes. Uh, it's softer, and it's another enjoyable listen. Number 3 is Saving Me from their 5th album, released in 2005, All the Right Reasons. And I'm just going to say this, numbers 3, 2, and 1 are all off of All the Right Reasons. So I'm just saying that, in case any of you know what songs are on that album, you may have an idea of what's going to be on the list at number 2 and number 1. But anyway, Saving Me, it's another one of those songs that I listened to a lot when I was growing up. All the Right Reasons, in general, pretty much everything off that album, because that is, I'll say it's my favorite Nickelback album. I know a lot of people don't like it, but a lot of their hits are on the album, and while they weren't as big, well, I shouldn't say that, but How You Remind Me is their most popular song, but on All the Right Reasons, you had songs like Saving Me and other songs that'll be on the list. And Saving Me just hits you right off the gate with that guitar intro, and then right when Chad Kroeger says prison gates won't open up for me, I just get right into it. It is a very good way to catch your ear, in my opinion. And this song, while I don't listen to it as much, maybe, or haven't listened to it as much as I did back in the day, I still like it. I still really enjoy it. It will probably never get old for me. Yeah. 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 Number 2 is Photograph. I had to. Like I've been saying, Nickelback is a band that I grew up with, okay? And Photograph is one of those songs that I listened to on repeat as a child forever. It was one of my favorite songs growing up, all through my childhood. What can I say? You know, all the memes and stuff aside, I enjoy it. I love this song. Not afraid to admit it. I think Photograph is very catchy. I think it's a timeless song, in my opinion. I don't care what other people think. That's basically the whole theme of this video. It doesn't, whatever. But I like Photograph. Okay, I think it's a very good song. Simplicity, whatever. A song doesn't need to be complex for it to be good. That's pretty much the bottom line. And finally, for number 1, we have Far Away. It's a good love song, in my opinion. I've heard things like this song could be done by any band or whatever. Yeah, maybe, but it's a Nickelback song. And in my opinion, it's the best Nickelback song. Or at least it's my favorite Nickelback song. From the minute I heard this song back when it was released in 2005 or 2006, whenever it came out as a single, I was hooked on this song, and I've been listening to this song regularly for the past 10 or 11 years. Very frequently, very regularly, this song has always been on my playlist, and it probably always will be. I love Chad Kroeger's voice in this song. I like his voice anyway. The very raspy, grungy type voice. I can see why some people may not like it. I personally like the raspier voices. That's just my own personal preference, but to each their own. But I like it. I like the simple guitar. and I like the overall tone of the song, and it stuck with me for this long, and it'll probably continue to stick with me for the rest of my life. But anyway, that has been my list of my top 10 Nickelback songs. Let me know your guys' favorite Nickelback songs if you have any in the comments below. Feel free to tell me that Nickelback sucks, whatever. I don't care. Like I said, we all have our own opinions. I'm not going to tell you yours is wrong or relevant, even though I did earlier, but that was a joke. So, it is what it is. But anyway, of course, check out my social media nonsense down there and all that jazz. And that's it for now. That I'm Reviewer Guy, signing off.